We are standing at the edge of the most transformative decade in human history, not because of politics, not because of climate shifts, not because of economic cycles, but because of artificial intelligence. The next 10 years will not just improve technology, they will redefine how we live, work, think, earn, and connect. AI is no longer a futuristic concept locked inside research labs. It's already writing content, driving cars, diagnosing diseases, predicting markets, and reshaping industries. And if the last 5 years felt fast, the next 10 will feel exponential. Here's the first prediction: AI will become invisible. Right now we talk about AI as a tool, an app, a system, a feature. But within 10 years, AI will quietly embed itself into almost every digital product. You won't open AI. It will simply exist in everything you use: your phone, your home, your car, your workplace, your education platform. It will anticipate your needs before you articulate them. Your calendar will schedule itself. Your home will optimize energy automatically. Your healthcare app will monitor early disease signals in real time. And the most powerful part, it will feel normal. Just like the internet once felt revolutionary and now feels ordinary, AI will shift from exciting to expected. That is when its influence becomes deepest. Second prediction: work will transform faster than education. Many jobs today are built on repetitive tasks: data processing, scheduling, basic design, simple analysis. Within 10 years, most of these tasks will be automated. But automation won't mean mass unemployment the way fear headlines suggest. It will mean jobs won't disappear completely, they will evolve. The accountant becomes a financial strategist supported by AI insights. The marketer becomes a creative director guiding AI campaigns. The teacher becomes a mentor supported by AI tutoring systems. The entrepreneur becomes a system designer leveraging automation. The people who survive this shift won't be the most experienced. They'll be the most adaptable. Third prediction: personal AI assistants will become powerful life partners. Imagine an AI that understands your long-term goals, your strengths, your weaknesses, your habits, your sleep patterns, your productivity cycles. It doesn't just answer questions, it coaches you, it reminds you of commitments, it tracks progress, it identifies patterns holding you back, it suggests opportunities you might miss. In the next 10 years, personalized AI mentors could become common, and those who use them wisely will accelerate growth dramatically. Fourth prediction: the gap between proactive and passive people will grow wider than ever. AI is a multiplier. It multiplies output, it multiplies speed, it multiplies access. If you are ambitious, AI will amplify your ambition. If you are lazy, AI will amplify your distraction. The next decade won't be divided by intelligence levels. It will be divided by initiative. Some people will scroll endlessly through AI-generated content. Others will use AI to build businesses, automate income streams, create educational platforms, and innovate solutions. The tool will be the same. The outcomes will be radically different. Fifth prediction: creativity will explode. Many fear that AI will destroy art, but history shows that new tools expand creativity. When cameras were invented, people feared painting would die. Instead, painting evolved. When digital editing arrived, filmmaking became more powerful. AI will allow individuals to create movies, music, books, and designs with fewer barriers. A single person with vision and discipline will be able to produce what once required entire teams. The creative economy will expand. But here's the truth: originality will matter more than ever. Because when everyone can create quickly, only authentic voices will stand out. Sixth prediction: decision-making will become data-driven at every level. Businesses already use AI for analytics. Governments use predictive models. In 10 years, AI-powered simulations will guide urban planning, healthcare policies, investment strategies, and even environmental management. Individuals will also rely on predictive insights, career planning, investment forecasting, personal health tracking. The quality of decisions will increasingly depend on how well people interpret AI data, and interpretation requires critical thinking. Seventh prediction: ethics will become a central conversation. As AI grows more powerful, society will face questions about privacy, bias control, and accountability. Who owns the data? Who regulates algorithms? Who is responsible when automated systems make mistakes? The next decade won't just be about innovation. It will be about responsibility. And individuals who understand both technology and ethics will be highly valuable. Now here's the most important prediction of all: human potential will not shrink. It will expand, because AI does not remove human capability, it shifts it. When machines handle repetitive tasks, humans are freed to think strategically, creatively, and emotionally. The danger isn't AI. The danger is refusing to grow. The next 10 years will reward those who continuously learn, those who stay curious, those who experiment, those who combine human depth with technological leverage. You don't need to predict every change, you just need to commit to adaptability. Because the future doesn't belong to the smartest person in the room, it belongs to the fastest learner. And this is only part 1. In part 2, we go deeper into money, relationships, identity, global power shifts, AI entrepreneurship, and the mindset required to dominate the next decade instead of being overwhelmed by it. The next 10 years are not something to fear. They are something to prepare for, and preparation starts now. The next 10 years will not just change industries, they will change identities. Because when technology evolves this fast, it forces people to redefine who they are, what they offer, and how they create value. Let's talk about money first. Over the next decade, AI will dramatically lower the cost of execution. Businesses that once required large teams will operate with lean AI-augmented systems. One entrepreneur will manage marketing, customer service, analytics, and operations using automation. This means opportunity will expand, but so will competition. The barrier to entry will drop, but the barrier to excellence will rise. Anyone will be able to start something, few will build something meaningful. AI will make it easier to create products, launch brands, analyze markets, and test ideas. The people who win financially won't just use AI, they'll build systems around it. They'll automate intelligently, they'll think long-term, they'll focus on strategy instead of just activity. And here's a powerful prediction. Personal brands will become more valuable than resumes. In an AI-driven world, proof of skill will matter more than certificates. Your digital footprint, your content, your ideas, your insights will become your portfolio. AI tools will help people create faster, but only authentic voices will build trust. Trust will be currency, and trust cannot be automated. Now let's talk about relationships. AI will begin integrating into communication more deeply. Real-time translation will eliminate language barriers. AI companions will simulate conversation. Virtual reality powered by AI will create immersive digital experiences. But here's the paradox. The more digital interactions increase, the more valuable real human presence becomes. In the next 10 years, emotional intelligence will be a superpower. Listening deeply, communicating clearly, leading confidently. These human skills will differentiate people in a world filled with intelligent machines. AI can simulate empathy, but it cannot feel it. That difference will matter. Now, let's go global. Countries investing heavily in AI research and infrastructure will accelerate economically. AI will reshape defense systems, cybersecurity, manufacturing, agriculture, and healthcare. Entire economies will reorganize around automation and machine learning. But here's what most people miss. You don't have to be a government or a billionaire to benefit. Access to AI tools is becoming democratized. A student with Wi-Fi can learn machine learning. A freelancer can automate workflows. A small business owner can scale globally with digital tools. The power is shifting from institutions alone to individuals who understand leverage. And leverage is the key word of this decade. The next 10 years will reward those who multiply their effort intelligently. If you spend 10 years doing the same tasks the same way, you'll fall behind. But if you spend 10 years upgrading your systems, upgrading your skills, and upgrading your mindset, you'll create exponential results. Let's talk about identity. AI-generated content will flood the internet. Videos, articles, art, music volume will explode. That means clarity about who you are will matter more than ever. If you don't define yourself, algorithms will define you. If you don't control your attention, systems will control it. Digital discipline will become critical. Your ability to focus deeply in a distracted world will be rare. And rare equals valuable. Prediction. Attention will be the most valuable resource of the decade. Companies will compete for it. Platforms will optimize for it. Algorithms will fight for it. You must protect it. The person who controls their focus controls their future. Now, let's address fear. Every generation fears technological change. When factories were introduced, workers feared replacement. When computers arrived, offices feared disruption. When the internet expanded, businesses feared collapse. But history shows a pattern. Technology eliminates outdated methods. It creates new opportunities. The next 10 years will eliminate comfort zones and create new frontiers. Some people will say AI is taking over. Others will say AI is empowering me. Both will be right, depending on mindset. Because AI does not decide your future. Your response does. If you ignore learning, you shrink. If you adapt continuously, you expand. The next decade will belong to hybrid thinkers, people who combine human creativity, emotional depth, strategic thinking, and AI literacy. You don't need to become a coding expert. You need to become adaptable, curious, disciplined, forward-thinking. And here's the most motivational truth of all. This is one of the greatest eras of opportunity in human history. Why? Because change creates gaps, and gaps create opportunity. While some people panic, others prepare. While some complain, others build. While some scroll endlessly, others study trends and position themselves ahead of the curve. 10 years from now, you will either say, I wish I had started learning about AI earlier, or I'm grateful I embraced it when others hesitated. The choice begins today. The next decade will not wait. It will accelerate. It will disrupt. It will innovate. It will reward courage. AI is not your competition. Complacency is. Stay curious, upgrade constantly, build leverage, protect your attention, strengthen your human skills, and instead of fearing the next 10 years, lead them. Because the future won't be written by machines alone. It will be written by humans who know how to use them.